Charges have now been dropped against 4 people accused of vandalizing the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool, and President Trump is furious with his handpicked prosecutor for ending the case, saying she folded like an umbrella. Jeanine Pirro now in the hottest of hot seats, despite a friendship with Trump that dates back more than 30 years. CNN chief media analyst Brian Stelter is joining us now. And Brian, Pirro is the top prosecutor for the District of Columbia, and until last Friday led this charge against these defendants. Now Trump says she choked. How long does she have?
Right, and it's incredible that you see the schism between Pirro and Trump, because even though Trump has stacked his government with loyal figures, Pirro is uniquely loyal. They go back decades. Pirro and Trump supported each other all throughout their various careers in New York City. Pirro was one of Trump's staunchest defenders on Fox News during Trump's first term in office. They were often in touch behind the scenes, sharing information and giving advice to one another. Trump was obsessed with Pirro's show when she was on Fox News, but now she's working for him, and it seems even Pirro is not immune from Trump's wrath when he feels that she is undermining him. Now, why is she doing that? Because the facts don't line up with the tall tales that he's been telling, and it's all been lined out and laid out now in government filings. But we're in a situation now where everyone's watching to see if Pirro is going to be back to her normal job and actually doing the job day by day. Maybe he is deciding for now to keep her in the position, but knowing that out there in the public, she's twisting the proverbial wind now that he has publicly criticized her. But yeah, definitely not any ordinary Trump relationship. It is a long-term, long friendship, and it's being tested by this reflecting pool fixation.
And Brian, as he was voicing his frustrations with Pirro, he also mentioned Fox News's coverage of the reflecting pool. You got a chance to take a look at some of that coverage. What did you see?
What stands out to me about this is the lack of attention from Pirro's former network and more broadly from pro-Trump media outlets. Because, think about this reflecting pool mess. We've been talking about it all summer. I've seen some commentators say this is the story of the summer. It's relatively low stakes. It's not about life or death. It's kind of like reality TV. It's a mystery. What went wrong there? Whose fault is it? It became a crime saga because of Pirro in her office charging these individuals. Now the charges dropped. Very dramatic in lots of ways, kind of like the story of the summer. Fox was very into the story back in June when there were these arrests and indictments. Fox was pushing hard, promoting the president's apparent lies about the reflecting pool. But now that these charges have been dropped, Fox has dropped the story very intently, it seems to me. Fox has only briefly mentioned Pirro's office dropping the charges. It has really not engaged in what has gone wrong here. Fox did show the president's criticism of Pirro yesterday, but now her former network is not defending her, not backing her up, not really presenting her side of the story in any detail. It seems to me another example of the pro-Trump media not wanting to challenge Trump's fanciful or uncredible claims, and in this case, it involves that reflecting pool.
All right, Brian.